All right, it is Wednesday, October 14th. Um, where are we going to start? Okay, let's start right here. You're watching this video. This is first, right? Then your options today are smart music, 5 points each. Some people have already filled it up to the 30th. Okay. Music theory, some people are getting close to filling that up. Videos, we've got people that have watched 3 videos already. I posted the fourth last night. I'll post the fifth today. Extra credit, if you want extra credit, email me and I'll send you something out of um, smart music. Then the daily bonus yesterday was, what is your advice for your 5-year-old self? And today's daily bonus is, you are tasked to create a school uniform. What does that school uniform look like? And then the mystery, I should change this. This is the mystery band, not the mystery place. And I said the first clue is heavy, and then the second clue is airship. Okay. Now, we went heavy yesterday. It's not Kiss. We had some guesses on Kiss, and it's not Five Finger Death Punch. Speaking of Kiss, the very first album that I bought with my own money was Kiss' debut album, 1974. So I still love that album because that was the first one that, the first time you do something with your own money. That's a big deal. Okay, so today, work on smart music, work on music theory, and then you can work on videos. Send me extra credit, bonus, band, or through smart music. Sound good? All right, let's go to the grades. First, we have to answer the question, what advice are you going to give your 5-year-old self? Okay, let's talk about that real quick. Because the first advice that I would give to my 5-year-old self is, and this is something I remind myself daily, it's like I envision myself as a cork on the ocean, right? The waves go this way and they go that. And I read this before, and it was said, you're not doing as much as you are being done. If that makes any sense. So I just kind of imagine I don't have control of everything, and I'm good with that. So what I tried to do in music this year is set up this environment where you can go through this avenue and learn about stuff that you want to learn about. Okay, so I'm giving you a bunch of options, and some people are just going nuts with it, and some aren't. Okay, so then I go, well, how do I motivate those that don't want to do it, or that haven't gotten any momentum getting started? And I guess my answer is, I'm not really doing anything. Like, I understand it's my position to provide you opportunities, but it's not my position to get down on you and make you feel bad or anything else. I do realize that when it comes to momentum, okay, things don't always move linearly, right? They don't move in a straight line all the time. Sometimes things go up and down and up and down. So, like, there's times where you're really, really super productive, and then there's times when you're not productive at all. So I understand that. I also understand the difference between inspiration and information, right? Information is inform, that's in a straight line, okay? That's lining up and working hard and taking an idea to its logical conclusion. Inspiration is, instead of you taking the idea, inspiration is that idea takes you. The difference between inspiration and information, right? Information, you're working hard. Inspiration, you're not working at all. You're like floating and flying. Okay. So I notice this with what's going on in music right now. Some kids are inspired, like they're just, something's taking them and going with them. And that's pretty cool. So will I make you feel bad? I will not. I understand the way that people work and the way kids work, and then sometimes you just need your space to figure it out. Now, I do understand this. Once you do develop momentum and you try some things, and then you realize how easy it is, and then you realize, you know what, this is kind of fun. So hopefully we'll get to that point, and if we don't, we don't. But that's my advice for my 5-year-old self. And it's funny too, I have a 5-year-old picture of myself hanging up on the refrigerator. Um, and I reference that to the kids all the time. I'm like, hey, you got problems? Talk to the boss. So I'll point to that picture of me on the refrigerator. Okay, next. What are we doing today? Check your Google Classroom if you get lost. Everything's right there. These are the people that we have to roll for today. Jasmine, Des, John, Paige, Destiny, Micah, Wyatt, Taven, and Maddie. Our mystery band, Heavy, Airship. It's not Kiss or Five Finger Death Punch. And your bonus question, you're asked to create a school uniform. What does it look like? All right, 151 points is Peyton. And then at 179 is Maxie, no points earned this week so far. 187 is Kira. Sorry, Kira. And then at 205 is Peyton. And I think Peyton went in for another surgery, if I'm not mistaken. I just got a little bit of email, so if you know more, reach out to her, wish her well. 245 is Lucas, and I think Lucas is at home too, so I'll share this with him. Speaking of anyone that's not home, Andrew, if you would, I gave you 5 extra credit points yesterday. If you'd send me who's absent today, I'll make sure I can share this slideshow with them. 250 is Lucas. 261 is Landon. 279, they were at a 269 and added 10 points this week, and that is Micah. Oh, and I forgot to add Micah's quote. No, it's not invest in Bitcoin. What was your quote, Micah? Oh, this was kind of cute. He said his advice to his 5-year-old self was, don't worry. You will make friends. Kind of a neat sentiment, right? Like one thing kids do worry about is how they're going to fit in and if they're going to make friends or not, especially when they're first going to school. So that's Micah's advice to himself. Micah, let's roll here. Another thing about motivation and getting started, it's never ever too late. Oh, okay. So don't worry. All right, next up we have 366.5 is Berglund. 346.5, he already earned 20 points this week. I saw that he finished a video and 5 extra credit points for taking attendance. Thank you. 378 this week, already earning 20 points, and a 358 from last week is Raquel. 382 this week, she already earned 50 points, is Kiana. And at 434.5, after earning 55 points already this week, is Wyatt. And Wyatt's quote for his 5-year-old self is, be a good boy, not a bad boy. You rolled a 5. So that's another 20. 449 this week after earning 30 points is Destiny, and I can hear her saying this in my head. Her quote for her 5-year-old self is, stop being the worst kid in your class and listen to your teacher. For 20 points. And then her running partner, Paige, whose quote was, don't jump off the slide at recess. For another, man, you guys are rolling big numbers today. So that's 41, that's another 30, 87. All right. Matthew, 491 points this week. And at 497.5, earning 110 points already this week is Jazzy. And her quote, or her advice for her 5-year-old self was, write stuff down, like videos that you like and different things that you use. Make sure that you write it down so you always have access to it. And Jazzy, you rolled a 3 for 10 more points. And that takes you up to 507. And 576 after earning 60 points this week is Joshua. 598 after earning 70 this week is Taven. Taven's advice for his 5-year-old self is do not ask anyone out for 10 points. You might change your mind someday, Taven. All right, 728 is Big John. 628 plus 100. His advice for his 5-year-old self, invest in Bitcoin. John Boy. Ooh, another big one. 130. 758. Did I mention this? I'm sure I did. It's never too late to get started, people. If you in this game, just jump in, do some stuff, get some points, have fun. All right. Next we have 740, earning 145 points this week is Maddie, and her advice was make friends, make a lot of friends, because there will be a time when you have to depend on those friends, and that's 3 point or going to 3. That's another 10 points for Maddie, and then I think our last person is 750. Des earned 105 points this week, and her advice for herself or for her 5-year-old self was trust yourself. You don't have to be mired in what people are thinking of you. That's pretty cool too, because understand, and I kind of understand this as I grow older, that whatever created Desiree, whatever created me, whatever created trees, or whatever this light of the universe is, she has it. You have it. Okay? We all have it. So, yeah, trust yourself. Very cool. Des, 10 points, 115. I hope you guys have a good day. Relax, get in the groove, develop some momentum, and it's never too late. All right? Have a great Wednesday, and I will smell you later.